Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another roller coaster of a ride. The heavy-handed figures of boxing rarely go unmissed as they pass through today's ranks.
Oh, what a left hand! 6-0 men it down, just like that!
Some make it to the pinnacle of greatness, and others manage to pull off heart-sinking upsets that rumble the stomach of the boxing world.
Star is born tonight!
So now, drawing closer to the last quarter of the year, we thought we'd bring to you another addition to our knockout series, reflecting over this year's latest and greatest single-shot shockers so far.
Uppercut puts him down! What a shot!
But before we do, hit that like button and get subscribed, as we go on a knockout extravaganza into 2021's most unforgettable punches.
If I see an opening, I told you, look, I'm gonna take it, and I damn well took it.
To get things started, we go in with a heavyweight bang, as the Nigerian nightmare, Efe Ajagba, returned to the ring in April, landing one of the most thunderous punches we've seen.
Oh! Are you kidding me?
What kind of message did you send to all the heavyweights out there?
I'm coming for them, just my stepping stone,
Next up, featherweight sensation Josh Warrington didn't appear to have a good night on his return to the ring, after initially overcoming an early knockdown.
Great shot and down goes Warrington!
To then receive a scorching left hook from Mauricio Lara.
And there's so much time and down he goes and he won't get up from that!
I remember getting up at the count of 5 or 6. I remember walking towards Howard and telling him I'm okay. I would let it go on.
An undefeated former champion, but yet the underdog.
Where one featherweight falls, another rises, and this time it was the turn of Mexico's Oscar Valdez to take the plunge into the deep end in an attempt to rip the WBC World Super Featherweight strap from Miguel Berchelt.
Explosive! Absolutely explosive!
A rewind back to the beginning of the year when Ryan Garcia made that anticipated step up to face British Olympian Luke Campbell.
It's inevitable for him. He's just going to get his whooped, so.
After managing to overcome his first taste of adversity as a professional, Garcia showed nothing but heart, making a champion's comeback ending the night with a rib-tingling body shot.
And he goes down, and now Campbell is down on a knee. It is over! Ryan King Ryan!
Where would any punch highlight reel be without lightweight's heaviest handed tank? And during a ballsy move to welterweight, he proved that he can drop and stop the opposition whenever necessary.
Barrios, a double number, it's over!
Now a 3-division world champion and the new WBA super lightweight champion of the world.
You know, he was tall. He had longer reach than mine, so it was tough getting to him, but once I got to him, that's what we got the job done.
And how can we forget Gabe Rosado hasn't always had his fair share of luck in the ring. But when he stepped in with Uzbekistan prospect Melikuziev, he demonstrated why his vast experience throughout his career still makes him a threat to anyone.
I don't care what they say. We beat Danny Jacobs and everybody know. And then we just beat this young kid. So I'm back to back coming off of strong wins. So we want Munguia, baby.
From Zama, Kanagawa, Japan, the Monster!
The Monster made his return back to boxing recently. And with the usual intent, Inoue's body destruction didn't just end with one shot.
Inoue strikes in the second round and the body shot.
But with 3 ending his opponent in a torturous fashion.
He got up and he's down again, and that is it. Naoya Inoue does it again.
Andre Cortez is gradually becoming one to look out for, and still remaining undefeated, he successfully ended his bout with Cervania with a first-round knockout, sending out a clear statement.
Right hand there, and down goes Cervania with the left hook. What an impressive combination from the Savage. That was a savage finish from Andres Cortez, who improves to 15-0.
You've not seen nobody with a savage. No,
Canelo's appearance back in May was nothing short of spectacular. After gradually picking apart the fleet-footed Brit in true Alvarez fashion. Though Saunders gave a good account of himself that night, he was clearly outgunned and out-toughened by the Mexican. But the highlight of the evening was Canelo's counter uppercut that forced Saunders to retire from the fight.
The right eye of Saunders is swelling up. Canelo rallying his troops here at AT&T Stadium. And it is over. They have stopped the fight. They have stopped the fight. It is over.
Next, the son of the dark destroying legend Nigel Benn puts on yet another statement-making performance during the prospect stage of his career, after landing a staggering right hand followed by an uppercut, finishing Vargas in the first.
Make an early impression on Samuel Vargas. Wonderful uppercut. Look at this, gas in all sorts of trouble, and it's been stopped. Sensational. Conor Benn.
What sort of statement do you think you sent out tonight?
A statement made.
Another young prospect on the horizon next. Virgil Ortiz's pursuit to the top has been nothing short of relentless, and when he took on his toughest test to date, he showed that a little adversity doesn't faze him one bit.
Big counter right hand by Mean Machine again.
Yeah, but that's the thing about Velasquez.
You walk away from this fight believing you're ready for Terrence Crawford.
Yes, sir.
And now, set to make his ring walk, please welcome the undefeated Welsh Wizard, Joe Cordina.
It was a big night for the Welsh Wizard at Matchroom's fight camp, when Joe Cordina faced Joshua Hernandez to put on a dominant display topped off with a punch-perfect right-hand equalizer.
Before that, good right hand once again from Cordina. Brilliantly timed.
In his return back to the ring, Michael Hunter's 8-month layoff proved to be nothing of a problem. And after pulling out from his fight deal with Filip Hrgovic, he's shown he still had bad intentions after stopping Mike Wilson in the fourth.
Watching the action. That was it. Good line, boss. Good night.
With flyweights not always getting their deserved attention in boxing, Felix Alvarado's first-round finisher certainly got the spotlight that night.
Check hook right there. No, he just got caught right. It goes down. Big punch from Felix.
I don't care what anyone says. Underdog is anything, I don't care.
It was fair to say that Yildrim had a mammoth task ahead of him that night, and failing to go all out and put it on Canelo, he fell victim of the endless head and body shots.
Yildrim's got to get busy. It's target practice right now for Canelo.
But it was the third round when things really started to go downhill, after Alvarez dropped him with a sharp 1-2 combination.
Down goes Yildrim. They have stopped the fight. It's over. No mas from Avni Yildrim.
A step back to Britain now, as we take a look at the promising prospect Joshua Buatsi's latest performance against Rijkaard's Bolotniks. Deemed to be a good test for Buatsi, the step up shown some moments of difficulty.
See his legs? Buatsi looked a little stiff after that right hand.
But after coming on strong in the later stages, he pulled through with a devastating finish.
Has come through the fight that was billed as the test of his career.
This seemed like the perfect fight for you to write.
I've known I can do stuff like this. It was just getting the opportunity to show it and to do it. It came, we did it, and people know what they know now.
Another name on our list to keep a lookout for, Gerardinus has been making waves of his own recently, as he now stands at 27 wins, 25 knockouts, and 0 losses. And whilst displaying clean and precise boxing ability, he added that extra knockout to his resume against Sergey Lipinets.
Well-rounded veteran. Going in with the left-hand thrust. Lipinets, no doubt about this one.
Is there anyone in particular, Jerron, that you want to fight next, or is it just whoever will fight you and give you an opportunity to fight for a title?
Just whoever wants to sign that dotted line and, step in the ring with me.
It's going to be a little difficult for Comey because Comey likes to get close. He likes to get in range to be able to shoot his power. He's an aggressive type of power boxer.
It's no secret that Lopez's win over Richard Comey hit home that night. And after a long layoff, he finally returned back to the square circle, proving his power once more.
Big right hand! My oh my! That was brutal! Richard Comey is back!
13-0 Irish prospect Gary Coley has been making noise lately, but it wasn't long after the second round bell sounded that he demonstrated why another step up is clearly needed.
Oh, well, that's an absolute cracker, and he might well wave this off. Oh, I think that's surely it. Count him out, please.
It's the height, it's the speed, it's the strength, it's the power. I can fight on the inside, I can fight long. I look good when I do it.
Please welcome the WBA regular super middleweight champion, David Morrell Jr.
Cubans have always had a strong foothold in boxing, some even proving to be the toughest competitors out there. And with upcomers like Morrell Jr. racking up W's, it's likely we'll soon add one more to the list.
Are you be willing to maybe take on Caleb Plant and unify the WBA with the IBF if it doesn't happen?
Whatever happens, he's ready to go. Ready to fight.
In an all-action, undisputed showdown, Scotsman Josh Taylor shown why he was battle-ready after he declared war with Jose Ramirez.
Taylor with a straight left hand.
It was a tough night for Taylor, who had to face the constant pressure of his opponent. But with accuracy and timing, he managed to land a perfect counter.
Oh! And opening up this 6th round, Josh Taylor scores the knockdown!
Hard work and dedication's paid off. So I'm buzzing, mate. So
it's been a long time coming for British Commonwealth star Lawrence Okolie. From rags to riches, the story finally got its true fairy tale ending after he put Glonacki out cold on the canvas to become world champion.
Oh, what a shot! And he lays out Krzysztof Grabansky from flipping burgers to flipping the cruiserweight world on its head. Lawrence Okolie.
Well, 4 or 5 years ago, Eddie Hearn saw a boy from Hackney and said to him, if you win a world title, I'm going to get you a gold Sky Dweller. Every single moment in that ring, that's all I was thinking. I was thinking,
oh, but truth, you are like a little dustbin. You're a little tiny, you know.
It seemed an upset was on the cards the night Willie Hutchinson took on Lennox Clark. And after 13 wins in a row, the 14th went quite the opposite to how people predicted it.
He's got him! He's got him! Right hand, left hand, and Willie Hutchinson goes down. He stopped him! He stopped him! Huge upset! And Lennox Clark, he was on a mission.
Conto versus Acosta was one for the books, when a slow start didn't detriment Conto's ability to land that game-changing shot.
And there's a right hand! And the granite goes down! That's how you start the night off, and that's how you steal the show.
And finally, the 6'1" southpaw from Wisconsin was on point in his latest bout, after he sent Javier Martinez into orbit.
Oh! Right there! Look at the legs of Metcalf. He's done. Just when we were questioning the power, boom! There it goes. Javier Martinez with a big knockout finish.